Alright, well, good morning, grade 8s. As I mentioned yesterday, we have now learned how to multiply, divide, subtract, and add integers. And I told you yesterday that we are going to be combining all those operators into various problems that you're going to have to solve. And with that in mind, we're going to have to review order of operations. Order of operations, if you remember from your grade 7 training, you learned an acronym to help you remember which order you complete the steps in. And if you recall, it was something that looked like, let's see here, Bedmas. So B, E, try that again. Capital B, there we go. B, E, D, M, A, S. And Bedmas is an acronym, and the B stands for brackets, the E stands for exponents, the D stands for division, the M for multiplication, the A for addition, and the B and the S for subtraction. Now, the thing about Bedmas is, even though division comes before multiplication in Bedmas, you don't necessarily do the division first. If the multiplication comes first, or is furthest to the left in the question, then you do the multiplication first. And then you do this, if the division comes later, you do the division later. So even though, it's not written in stone that you have to do the division first, is what I'm saying. So I like to say that these guys are interchangeable. And the same thing applies to the addition and subtraction. Even though the addition comes before the subtraction in Bedmas, if the subtraction is the first operator in the question, then you actually do the subtraction first. So we say we always work left or right. Okay, so these are interchangeable. So let's look at a few examples. Let's do one example together, then I'm going to get you guys to do some on your own, and we'll see how well you do with those. So again, I'm just going to type that out right here. Bedmas. That's what we're looking at. So we're going to use this Bedmas acronym to solve these problems. So let's try one. Let's do a great big long one. So I'll make my pen a little bit skinnier so I can fit it all in there. But I want to do 28 divided by 7 times, in brackets, 6 plus 7, close those brackets, minus 19 plus 25, and brackets. So you're going to look for order of operations. So what do I have to do first? Is there any brackets? Brackets, 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 boom. I've got 6 plus 7 in brackets, and I got 19 plus 25 in brackets. I'm going to do it all in one step. I should do this one first because it's always left to right, but I think I'll do this one, and then I'll actually do this one all in the same line. So let's write our second line. 28 divided by 7, multiply by whatever 6 plus 7 is, which is, of course, 13. Subtract whatever 19 plus 25 is. That's going to give me 44. And that's what my next line looks like. So all I've done to this point is I simplified what was in brackets. 6 plus 7 became 13. 19 plus 25 became 44. So then I have to see, what do I do next? So I got addition, brackets, exponents, division. There's division right there. So 28 divided by 7 is my next step. So I'll do that. 28 divided by 7, of course, is 4 times 13 minus 44. Again, what do I do next in my order of operations? I do Looks like I'm going to do the multiplication next. So I got 4 times 13. So let me see, 2 times 13 is 26. If I double that, that's going to give me 52. So then my next line is 52 minus 44. So if I'll just do that over here, 52 subtract 44. I'm going to borrow, make that a 12. That's an 8. So 52 minus 44 is 8. So my answer should be 8. Okay, so that's an example done for you. So what I'd like you to do is I'm going to put an example here for you now. Let's see here. Let's go to the next page. Let's create a new page. Try the following problem. I'd like you to try, let's see, how about 58 divided by 2 plus, in brackets, 2 times 7, close those brackets, plus 15. Just got a little bit more to that, slide that over, plus 15, minus 42. Okay, and I'll type out the acronym again. It's going to be Bedmas. And I'm going to check that. I'm going to make that a bit bigger so we can use it down here. Alright, so what I'd like you to do now is press pause, try the question, and see if you're able to get the same answer. When you've got it, complete it, press play and continue, and see what happens. Okay? Alright, now I assume you're back and you've pressed pause and you've tried the question, and let's see how you did. So let's see. We're going to go with order of operations as usual. Got brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, division. So 58 divided by 2. So half of 58, that's going to be 29. Oh, made a mistake. I can't do that first. I need to do what's in brackets first. So I'll do this later. So 2 times 7, that's 14. So my next line is 58 divided by 2, add 14 plus 15 minus 42. Now I'll do the division. Right? Because division comes before all the addition and subtraction. There's no multiplication here. So like I said before, half of 58, of course, is 29, plus 14, plus 15, minus 42. So 29 plus 14, the way I do that in my head very quickly is I say 30 plus 14 is 44, so 29 plus 14 must be 43. 43 plus 15 minus 42. And let me just shrink this a little bit. I'll finish it down here. Well, looks like I do my addition next. 43 plus 15, so 43. 53 plus 5 is 58. Minus 42. And look at the difference there, and it looks like there's a difference of 8 and 6. That's 14. Sorry, no, 16. Yeah, 16. 58 minus 42 is 16. So if you got the answer of 16, give yourself a pat on the back, and we're going to try another one. Okay, so let's try this one. This one's going to be a little bit trickier. So 54 divided by, in brackets, and another bracket, 10 minus 2, close that bracket, and subtract 14, close that bracket, and then multiply by 3. So, according to order of operations, we have to deal with what's in brackets. So that's everything from here down to here. Now in here, there's another set of brackets. 10 minus 2. So 10 minus 2 is what I have to do first. So my next line would look something like this. 54 divided by, in brackets, so 10 minus 2 is 8 minus 14, and that's in brackets, and then we times that by 3. Now I have to deal with the outer brackets. I dealt with the inner brackets here first, the 10 minus 2, which gave me an 8, and I just subtracted 14 from that, but they're still in these outer brackets. So now I do 8 minus 14. So if you know your integer rules, when you're subtracting a larger number from a smaller number, you're going to go into the negative, and 18 minus 14 should bring you down to negative 6. So then the next line would be 54 divided by 8 minus 14, which is negative 6, multiplied by 3. So now, according to Bedmas, I need to do my division before I do my multiplication. So 54 divided by 6, I know is 9. And remember, that's a positive. You don't have to put it in there, but that's a positive 54. That's a negative 6. These are different signs. So 54 divided by 6, of course, is 9. Signs are different, so it's negative 9. And then I need to multiply that 9 times positive 3. And again, in this situation, this is positive, so this is two different signs. It means the answer is going to be negative. Negative 9 times positive 3 is negative 27. Okay, so now it's your turn. I want you to take the handout that the substitute teacher gave you this morning, and I want you to complete it and hand it in to the teacher when you are finished. I'm hoping that you can get all the questions done before recess.